record tarpon fish that have been caught here through the years. Up ahead, once again, two nice homes, but not nice enough. In came the bulldozers, knocked down two more nice homes. Up goes the mansion straight ahead of us. This one's so big it looks like a village. Up ahead, the river gets much more narrow, and so this is an excellent spot to wait and meet large vessels coming in the opposite direction. Incidentally, this is the deepest water that you'll be in all day. It's 45 feet deep under you right now. So if you're traveling with your mother-in-law, this is your chance. Okay, no more mother-in-law jokes. In contrast, if you look straight ahead and slightly to the right, you'll see a small home with blue canvas awnings, an old glory proudly flying from the flagpole. That small home straight ahead, slightly to the right, behind that yacht right now, is an historic home built in 9 mutual funds. So when you invest in Templeton, he says thank you. And as I said, all these folks say thank you to you for one very important reason. You help pay for this when you buy a car or rent a car, when you buy a movie or rent a movie, when you buy insurance, invest in a mutual fund, even buy sunglasses or take out the trash. You help pay for all this. On the right, we can do a lot of things by boat here in Fort Lauderdale. For example, here on the right, you can go to church by boat. People do. The cross is the driveway, they park in the grass. On the right, the home is a red tile roof, just sold for $3.2 million, sold to the folks that own pet supermarkets. They sold this mansion, bought the big one you saw earlier, for $5 million. They did all that because this dock is too small for Party Girl, their new $9 million yacht. Don't you hate it when your yacht outgrows your dock? What a nuisance. On the right, a nice home for sale, $8.5 million. If you buy this home on the right and put a mortgage on it, 20% down, will give you a monthly house payment of only $60,000 a month. What a country. On the left, they tripled the size of this home, then reduced the area for the children to play. No problem. They just bought the neighbor's house next door here on the left. They tore down the neighbor's house, put in the swing set and the yellow slide. The swing set was reasonable. The land to put it on cost $1.3 million. And that was a pretty good move less than 5 years ago. Since then, the lot has doubled in value. On the left, 2 trees with red bark. Those are gumbo limbo trees. That's just fun to say. On the right, a row of Christmas palms, called that because they get little red and green berries around Christmas time, just like little ornaments. On the right, one of Fort Lauderdale's oldest mansions, built in the 20s. For a while, this home served as the John Robert Powers School of Modeling. The models came out every afternoon to lay out on the grass and catch some sun. The old Jungle Queen had a lot of engine trouble right about here. On the left, the yellow one, the Indians used the grapes to make jam, jelly, wine, and a tanned leather. But anything made from a sea grape is very sour. The second yacht on the right is named Bottom Line. A pretty yacht. Bottom Line was originally named Evil Eye. That's because its original owner was Evel Knievel. You remember him? He jumped over things with motorcycles. And sometimes he made it. On the right, the Riverside Hotel. It's the oldest hotel in Fort Lauderdale. The Riverside fronts on Los Olas Boulevard, our exclusive boutique shopping district. Ladies, don't leave Fort Lauderdale without at least window shopping Los Olas Boulevard. In Fort Lauderdale, you can run over cars by boat. We're doing that now. The fence is on both sides, part of an automobile tunnel. This tunnel carries the traffic of Federal Highway US 1 under the new river. If you look to the side, you may see cars going in and out of the tunnel. On the right, the Frank Stranahan home, the oldest building in Broward County, and now a very interesting museum. Stranahan built that home in 1901 as his house and as a trading post to trade with the Seminole Indians. That home was an outpost in the jungle. Only Indians went farther ahead. We're going into Indian country. On the right, new 40-story condominiums. These condos are selling from $700,000 to $8 million each. But if you'd like to live here, I'm sorry you're too late, it's all sold out. The penthouses are 3 stories tall, 3,000 square feet, have a private elevator, and sold for $8 million. And on a clear day like today, they have a spectacular view from the Everglades to the ships out on the Atlantic. Bridge, the first of 7 bridges we pass on our way to the Jungle Island Park. Well, now you can see how difficult it is to get good photos from the Jungle Queen. Everything is so large and so close and goes by so quickly. Well, there's a beautiful photo of this bridge up in the air with the Jungle Queen steaming under it in the photo album booklet I mentioned earlier. And Steve, would you have a minute, please? On the left side, the second building on the left is a large gray building with horizontal windows. That's the largest hotel in Fort Lauderdale, but I don't know how they make any money. They have invited 2,000 guests to stay here tonight absolutely free. On the left, our $60 million Broward County Jail. On the left side, Allied Marine, our largest yacht dealer. They have a sale this month. You can buy any yacht on display for only $20,000 per foot. That's right. I'm saving up for a real nice 1-footer. Take a good look at Allied Marine on the left, because the next time you come here, all this on the left may be gone. Everything on the left scheduled for demolition sooner or later. To build, guess what? More condos. On the right, Las Olas Riverfront, 15 movie theaters and shops and stores and restaurants. Theodore II, a famous tugboat. Theodore's here for our famous and spectacular Christmas boat parade. That was about a month ago. Ahead, the Florida East Coast Railroad. The railroad side, a large white building behind the yacht. The white building on the right, built in 1927 for a fellow from Chicago, as I am. His name was Al Capone. On the right, Capone's Fort Lauderdale Gambling Hall and Speakeasy. That was the Roaring 20s. During Prohibition, the gambling was legal, the liquor was illegal. He didn't care, he did a lot of business in both. The New River rises and falls 3 feet twice a day with the tides. That means it flows in both directions every day. Right now the tide is rising, so the river is flowing in. On the right, a nice home. It has 5 bedrooms and 7.5 bathrooms.